What's going on, guys? My name is Nadeem, and today I'm going to do a guide on the Boost 3 and Hyper Boost system. And if you guys want a rant, I'll leave that at the end. That way, the people that are only here for the guide can just watch the guide and leave. So, general thoughts, I hate the system. I've hated Boost 1 and Boost 2. And when they came out, they were obviously just a way to increase player retention and increase player playtime, and that way they boost their stats and feel better about themselves because it adds nothing to the game. And it's going to be the same thing for Boost 3, probably a way to entice you to buy the Battle Pass, right? So let's take a look at the Boost 3 system. So once you unlock all the panels, you get a Hyper Boost. The Hyper Boost gives you +1 attack. Then if you unlock all the rest of the panels, you get another +3 attack. Runners will give you HP, and defenders will give you defense. However, there's a cool thing to note is that 2 stars and 3 stars will give you more. 2 stars will give you +8 attack. And where does this +8 attack goes? It goes to this thing. So you'll get +8 attack, +8 HP, whatever you have, and it's going to affect all your characters. So that's the simple gist of the Hyper Boost. As for the character boost, how do you get the material to boost 3 a character? Well, the first thing you will need is, of course, boost 3 orbs. Of course, I'm sure they'll be plentiful in the Battle Pass. Again, a way to entice you to buy it. And next we have these that you can only get through Cola, but since this is only a system for 6-star characters anyways, it's not too bad because you have to be max anyways. And so if you have a couple max characters, you probably have some Cola, and you can buy 100 of these every single day for 100 Cola, which is very expensive. But someone like me, I have like 5,000 Cola because I don't buy the Cola characters unless my Cola is about to expire. And so since most of my Cola is about to expire, I have to start buying these, right? And finally, you need shards of the characters. Now, the cool thing is that if you are talking about the step-up character, you can buy 10 of their shards every single day. And you can also get them through playing league battles. So that's pretty cool. They might add a system later on, which means top 500 people can get a system or can get a certain amount of these shards as well, which is also very nice. So getting top 500 is actually going to be more meaningful now. But for now, it's cool for step-up characters because you won't feel like... Because pulling a dupe is not going to give you more shards. Pulling a dupe only gives you cola, not shard. So this is not a pay-to-win system for step-up characters. However, the problem lies in the fact that if you're talking about a step-up character, it's fine. But if you're talking about a Bounty Festival character, well, guess what? You'll have to buy shards and make them run. So we'll talk about that in a bit, but let's talk about the exchange orb system. So character fragments. So here you can buy these orbs. And the way to buy these orbs is like, if you click on any character, is to actually exchange the shards you have for these. Now, I think this is only going to be useful to hyper boost. So this exchange fragment here is only going to be useful to get this. Because to get these, you need regular shards, right? You don't need these types of shards. These are special rarity shards. I've wasted my Robin shards. I'll show you guys in a video real quick later on. But I've wasted my Robin shards buying these. Do not buy these. These are only for hyper boost. So until you max panels of a character, you don't touch this screen. This is useless. Don't be like me. Don't waste. Next, we have orbs. And all this does is that if you have... like me, you bought these, you can get an orb and you can exchange it for any character's orbs. It's not worth it. It's not a big system right now, but you can buy crystal orbs and exchange it. This is absolutely not worth it. You're getting 10 characters for one character. So absolutely not worth it at the moment, but you can do that. And finally, we have crystal orbs. And this section is just when you have these gold shards that you exchanged from this orb system, you can buy it from here. You can go here and buy these hyper boosts for any characters. And all that does, again, is I'm assuming to buy the hyper boost here. Because as you can see, the lighting effect and stuff. So all of that is just for hyper boost. So anything from here, you don't touch until you have a max paneled out, which is a long time from now. All right, so real quick, let's take a look at what you can do now. Right, so the way it worked in the past was simply, you go to exchange, you go to crystal fragments, and you look at the character you didn't have max. So right, so if I wanted to max Frankie right now, I could. I give him 500 gems and I max him out. But I can give him even more now to get those extra shards to boost 3 him. Right, so 6-starring a character is not enough anymore, which makes absolutely no sense. How do you make 7 dupes? Dude, they have to start giving out more diamonds and more of these shards. Otherwise, this system is so bad, and I can see why so many people are leaving the game, right? And so this is just how it is. And so now you have to make a choice. Do you want to level up new characters or do you want to max out old characters? It makes no sense. Why are you making it so hard to test out new characters, Bandai? What? Like, why would I summon on a new unit if I can't use them for years? Like, do they even use their brains? Like, they're not thinking. They're not thinking, man. And I'm sure they will make profits. That's the problem. That's the problem. Players are gonna buy stuff, and that's why I don't want to buy anything, because that's why I want to cut my spendings. And even if it's for YouTube and it's good for my channel, it's not good for the game. So I think I'm just gonna have to reduce my spendings by so much, just because this game is just, it bothers me so much sometimes. Like, when you go to the training system, right, they need to add an extra slot here. So when we go to the special training, they need to add an extra slot. They have to. And the reason why is because the only way to get 3 is to pay $25 a month. The only way to buy shards of a Bounty Festival character is to buy the $5 monthly pack. So as you can see, Bounty Festival characters, boosting them is going to be very, very pay to win. Right now I can give 200 shards to, I can make a Garp run and get him to 6-star, or I can get Mihawk to start running so I can boost 3 him one day, because my Mihawk's maxed. And it's so frustrating. It's like, once a character's maxed, that's not it. You have to boost 1 them, then you have to boost 2 them, then you have to get more shards for them to make them run. And it becomes super frustrating when you think about Bounty Festival characters, because it's just frustrating. So I really hope Bandai gives us more 4-star fragments, more diamonds, more training slots, and give us more shards from these training slots. Like, this is nothing. We need way more by now. Like, there's so many characters people want to max, so many characters people want to use, and Bandai is just not doing a good job at implementing what people want, and so many people are leaving. How do you make people leave 2 days before a new gacha of One Piece comes out? Imagine Fighting Path was global. Bounty Rush would be dead, because so many people would want to swap over. Now, of course, that's a Chinese game, so their monetization is probably going to be just as bad, if not worse. But why? Why now? Why now? They couldn't wait at least till the 2.5 Annie when we expect to be disappointed? Like, okay, so this is an example of how this works, right? So you can come here, right? I exchanged all my fragments of 2-star characters through that exchange stuff, which is absolutely useless, by the way. All of that, so I can come here, exchange all of this, so I can exchange 2 at a time. And for every character, that's 2,000 fragments I exchanged, by the way. And all the way up to getting the character to 4-star. And once I have 10 of these, so let me go back. So now I can buy these. And with these, I can buy 1 shard, right? So all of that to buy 1 shard of 1 character for 1 hyper boost. So I'm assuming it's probably going to cost about 10 hyper boost to increase the panel. Right, so that's just how it works. I claimed it right there. Did I do it? Yeah, so I had 1 hyper boost, and that's pretty much it. So here I also showcase that I'm dumb and I wasted my Robin and shards. So like, I came here, right, and I bought the Luffy shards thinking that we need to buy these, but we don't. This is a waste of money, a waste of resources, right? So Robin's a character I really wanted to boost. So I was like, I'm happy to boost her, but now I wasted 500 shards because I cannot boost her. I need to finish the panels and then I can buy these things. So for now, I just wasted 500 Robin shards that I've played months and months to get. So this is very unfortunate because, yeah, it's just the way it is. But anyways, this is the system. Enjoy my rant if you guys want. If you don't, hopefully this helped. Remember, don't worry. This is something that's going to be annoying a couple months from now. Today, it's really not going to affect anything. Like, you're going to hop onto League Battles today. Literally, no one's going to have Boost 3. And for the next couple of days, it's really very few top-tier whales. So if you're chilling in the bottom of SS, it's not going to be a big deal. Now, it's probably going to get harder to get top 500 characters because of the fact that people will want to grind more and more. And so that's another thing. So hopefully people don't start deranking. Maybe they give better rewards for SS. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. But for now, we don't have much information. This is all I could do for you guys. Hopefully this helped. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Enjoy the rant and peace. Before I talk to you guys real quick, I wanted to send a quick message to the One Piece Bounty Rush development team. Hello Bandai, hello developers of One Piece Bounty Rush. I just wanted to let you know that I'm forgiven. I've been making content for this game for about 2 years, a bit more. Now no one's counting, but I just wanted to, let you guys know that I hope you guys go and fuck yourselves. So, that out of the way, let's talk about this great update. It's a great update because, Bounty Rush, it already had the issue with dupes. Now, apparently you need to work more once you 6-star a character. I think that's a great idea. That's a brilliant idea if you think about it. October 2019, we got Perona's update. And Perona came with Boost 1 and Boost 2. Another fantastic idea by Bandai. It adds literally nothing to the game besides the fact that now you're forced to play weeklies and forced to play challenge battles, which is not fun, by the way. And that does for Bandai one great thing. So for us, it absolutely adds nothing. But for Bandai, it forces you to play, which means more player time, which means more player retention, which means better for Bandai. And so let's get into Boost 3. There we go, Boost 3. So it's basically Boost 1, Boost 2, except it's harder to get. Okay, so let's not panic just yet, all right? Let's be a bit fair to Bandai. Let's not panic a bit yet. They made it so hard to boost characters that it's not going to be an issue anytime soon, right? We're going to have to wait till tomorrow or after tomorrow, whenever they give us all these cool rewards, probably tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be able to see how much of these items we get, and then we'll be able to, see how pay to win or how broken the system will be. But today we just don't have that information. So hold on to your stuff. Do not use them. Okay? And they added a hyper boost system, which basically, instead of getting an extra trait when you max out the panels, you actually get a hyper boost, which is a stat buff to all characters. It's not the biggest deal, so we'll get into that in a bit. But here's another great thing they added: a battle pass. Yo, more ways to spend money. Let's go. Okay, so just for you guys to know, I will not be buying this. The only way I'm buying this is to showcase to you guys a Boost 3 character. Otherwise, I'm not buying this. And if I buy it, I'll buy it once, and I'm never buying it again. But it's such a shitty thing to do. Like, we already spent so much money on the game. You definitely don't need this. Bandai, you don't need this. You cannot sit here and tell me you need this. Now, my worry is not only that this is a thing they're adding, but they might nerf other rewards even more. If you guys checked out Hub's video, they nerf challenge battle rewards over time, which makes absolutely no sense. But they might nerf them even more because people might be more tempted to buy this pass. So we'll have to wait and see. Hopefully they don't do that. But if they do, I'm definitely not buying the pass. I'm not supporting that at all. All right. Of course, Robin. Oh, look at this. This looks so good. This looks so good. All right. Look. Oh, we're getting hopefully Water 7 Robin soon. That'd be exciting.